Pete Davidson. Now look, a lot of people say, how the fuck is he able to get so many hot women? Understand this, okay? Is that one, he's not an unattractive guy. He has a strong jaw. I mean, from here down, it's pretty masculine. And for women, a good jaw, good chin, that's all attractive. He has a nice smile, so he's not an unattractive guy. But there's a lot of things about him that gives him an edge over most guys. And it's funny because the women that he attracts have a certain similar quality, personality type that makes a guy like him super attractive. You know, I mean, he gives off this chilled out, boyish type of energy, and it attracts a certain kind of woman. And a lot of the times, those women are really attractive. Okay, so we're gonna be breaking it down. We're gonna be watching a few women talk about him in a video that talks about this as well, and we're gonna break it down. And I'm gonna give you guys my take on it because I think this is like a much better way to explain this.
He's just super genuine, and it's just really fun to just hang out and do nothing and watch TV, running errands, riding
living
bikes,
life,
and just do nothing. That's my favorite thing.
That's the goal, is finding someone to do nothing.
Now look, I put this interview first for a reason, and this is why. Kim Kardashian, one of the things about women who are really attractive is that they base their identity based on their looks a lot. And for women, their looks, a lot of it has to do with their age. There's a strong identity crisis with women as they age. And a lot of them, especially the powerful ones, women who have a lot of money and power like her, will be drawn to men who are less powerful. For men who can also give her a sense of feeling young again, right? And Pete likes older women, and guess what about him? He acts like a kid. He has boyish qualities. And masculine women who like to dominate, go after guys like this. So if you want to punch above your league, a lot of the times is to know how to create a projection. What is your archetype, and play on it. He doesn't try to be smooth. He doesn't try to be cool. He tries to be his immature, boyish self, because that attracts a certain type of woman, a masculine, successful type of woman. And let me tell you something about these types of guys. I'm not talking about Pete, but just in general. A lot of times they get abused by their girl. They're the type of guys that the woman would date just to manipulate. And these women can be physically abusive, verbally abusive. There's a lot of dark shit that comes from that. You know what I'm saying? And guys like Pete, they don't really like confrontation.
I love that he's kind and really, really thoughtful.
Soft, meaning soft, and compared to Kanye, honestly, I like Kardashian is just living her youth once again through Pete. It's a projection.
And I love the chemistry that Kim and him have together. It's really sweet.
But you said the chemistry.
Right? Now let's go to this video where we're gonna
Let's be honest,
down.
Pete Davidson is not exactly
No, he has a strong jaw. I mean, look at that jaw. He has really good chin. I mean, look, you see what I'm saying? And he has a wide face right here. Like, that's a masculine face. Women find that attractive. I don't know why people call him ugly. Like, this is an attractive face, especially when he smiles. His smile is crooked, but he has a long smile. He's tall. Come on, man. And he's a funny guy. Come on, man. Hey, he's boyish. Come on. So he's affecting a projection. It's not just the physical quality. It's the projection that you give off. And so you're going to attract women who lack what he is providing, which is boyish, youth, feeling young again, but very controlling.
And yet, he has dated the most beautiful women in the world.
Pete has got to be literally the best human being I've ever met.
What is his golden secret? Right now, he's dating the beautiful model Emily Ratajkowski.
Obviously, women find him very attractive.
Yeah, well, obviously.
The Kim Kardashian was even the one who pursued him.
You pursued him.
How old?
For his
Let's see how old this girl is. How old is she?
I've ever met.
What is his golden secret? Right now, he's dating the beautiful model Emily Ratajkowski.
Emily, let's find her age. Let me see. What's her name? Emily Rata. Okay. Let's look at her age. I have this feeling that she's older. And that he is going, okay, 34. Pete Davidson's age. 31. Yep. He's going after older women. And so you guys, there's a pattern here. Like, and he makes him feel young. How old is that? I think Ariana Grande is like his age, right? Let's see. I swear to God, if she's fucking 32, I'll be pissed. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't even fucking know. He likes the older women. And and women like these women have a tough time finding a man because they're so dominant. So when a guy as passive as Pete comes by, they're able to project their power fantasies. It's crazy, bro. I'm like, man, I know this shit, man. I know this shit.
Obviously, women find him very attractive.
Yeah, well, obviously.
The Kim Kardashian was even the one who pursued him.
You pursued him. You
I
asked
know.
for his
And
number.
that's so not me.
The Ariana Grande was the one.
Well, it's so not you, but you got to understand, right? He's younger. In their mind, he's shy. Their friends, especially their gay best friends, are telling her and these girls hate on him. He's shy. He's broken. You got to take care of him. So they provide that motherly role. So he allows them to be feminine in a motherly way.
who said she'd marry him at first sight.
Pete Davidson, thanks for existing.
And
Marry you at first sight. Let me tell you what that is. Projections. It's all about an archetype. He looks like a dream, meaning powerful Terminator as women are so dominant that their wish is to find a tall guy that has boyish quality, that understands and that she could provide for, because she's so fucking dominant. She wants to take care of something. So this intense desire and just lack and just unsatisfaction with their dating lives, when they meet Pete, it just flows out with intensity. Like, oh, finally, this guy could be a boom. They feel like love at first sight. Projection. And she starts being with him. All this time she was hoping to find that guy. Once she finds it, it's almost like you're like reliving all of the times you thought about it, and you're like, we could do this together, and then this together, and then this. That's a projection. It has nothing to do with his looks. It has nothing to do with how he behaves, but it's counterintuitive. He's not smooth. Like, you're reminding them of something that they like or want.
he also dated hair. All gorgeous women.
And how old?
I mean, even Pete can.
Let me see. Did Pete Davidson date someone younger than him? Yes, Pete Davidson has dated. He was 18. Ariana Grande. Come on, bro. You see, the AI is lying, bro. Come on, cut it out. He also dated. Yeah. This guy goes for your older women, and usually it's because mommy issues. You know what I'm saying?
Not believe it.
She described seeing you as awkward as you feel inside. She said, "That's the guy I'm gonna marry." Can you fucking believe this?
No.
Because one
Yeah,
thing
he's not looking for it. Like, I mean, he does like older women, but it's like he plays the aloof game, and he lets them do all the chases. So even if you become Pete, a lot of you goofy motherfuckers are so needy that you will start chasing. I'm like, yo, that's not how Pete does it. You gotta let them come to you. These women are aggressive as fuck. And understand, these are older women. Older women are more aggressive than usual. They're like Wolverines. A younger woman, I can promise you that Pete chases the younger women.
Pete's dating life wasn't always like this. So stay till the end, because we will answer once and for all 10 things that make women fall in love with Pete Davidson. Starting with the most obvious, his sense of humor. Who wouldn't want a guy who makes them laugh? He goes,
Yeah, he's funny. But again, how many funny guys are there? So clearly it's not the funny.
You're a fish. He goes, you're a fish. Be a fish for me, Pete. You're a fish.
Number 2, he's an adorable mama's boy.
And that's what the women like. he wants to recreate that relationship with women. It's usually because the mom never gave it to him. The mom never gave him that love and that, like, not never gave him that love, actually. Come on, no. It's that she gave him too much love. Yeah, I think so. I got to think about that.
And he's so close to his mother that he even turned the basement of his house into an apartment just so he could live with her.
I could promise you, she has a problem with every woman he dates. She most likely gets in the way of the relationship between him and his girlfriends. Because usually there's a love triangle with men like this. And that's the thing. He's also very addictive because he puts women in a love triangle with his mom. Let's see. What problems has Pete Davidson mom had with his girlfriends? Pete Davidson probably had concern about his relationship, particularly Ana Grande and she were. Amy was probably very nervous, concerns about Kaya. Not typically mentioned. Pete Davis had a high profile relationship. Reportedly lengthy his relationship. Pete Davis was going through a lot of mental health concerns with Kaya. Okay, all right. We're just checking because sometimes mama's boys have a tough time listening to the girlfriend over the mom. You know? Pete spends most of his time at mother's. He sat in lonely mother's home after the latest rehab. You gotta be careful with being mama's boy, man, because a lot of the times you attract abusive relationships. Show a comedian. Yeah. That's not healthy. Most of his time, like that's an over dependence. And the mom is irresponsible and doesn't push him. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I promise you, his mom says shit to ruin those relationships. I promise you.
Please welcome the greatest roommate in the world, Amy Davidson, everybody.
But even if he's a mama's boy, he's also got a number 3 bad boy look. And you know what they say about women?
Well, mama's boys usually become womanizers. They usually become womanizers. If you look at the womanizers in history, usually a lot of the times they may come from single parent homes. And they love to bang a lot of women and leave them. It's a common thing among womanizers that they come from single mother. And a lot of times it comes from resentment because they're so over dependent, because the mom can be so suffocating because she doesn't have the father, or she resents the father, or she resents the kid, or both, that the boy unconsciously rebels and hurts other women in an attempt to hurt his mom unconsciously, you know?
And bad boys, right?
I think I'm a huge red flag until you meet me.
On a more serious note, though, Pete has been quite public about his worst struggles in life. His firefighter dad died in the 9/11 attack.
That's crazy.
He suffers from Crohn's disease, which gave him his dark circles, and he also has borderline personality disorder.
And a lot of this, people with borderline can be very addictive, especially if you're with people who were raised around narcissists. If you date an empath or people with low self-esteem or people raised with narcissistic people, they're going to be tolerant of your ups and downs, and that becomes addictive if you tolerate that. So that's another thing.
Terrible as it sounds, the so-called damaged man attracts a lot of women.
Well, it attracts the rescuer women, people who like to rescue the empaths who are used to narcissists. But it also might attract the Terminator chicks, right?
Because it brings out their nurturing instinct to fix him. Which brings us to number 4. He's not afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah, that's big.
Pete has been incredibly open about his emotions. And many women want someone
come on, look at that.
Has been incredibly open about his emotions.
He's a good looking guy. I mean, look, that's an extremely masculine face. That's an extremely masculine face. That's more masculine than my smile. Like, look at that chin. Like, that's attractive. I don't understand what people call him ugly. Like that's an attractive face.
And many women want someone who's not afraid to show their soft side.
I'm definitely working on trying to love myself more and be less insecure.
But also he's self-aware, meaning despite having to deal with a lot of issues, Pete never uses them as excuse to be a bad person.
Being mentally ill is not an excuse to act like a jackass. Okay?
Number 6. He genuinely doesn't care about what people think about him. He doesn't try to show off like most Hollywood men. And his take it or leave it mentality can make all these beautiful women feel more relaxed than they've ever been.
They'll love you or they'll hate you, it doesn't matter.
Because he might be a refreshing opposite of their...
Yeah, that's another thing, is that's a big one. It's what matters. Like, you know how they say never take the place of another great man's shoes. Like Robert Greene says, like never be with a woman who is still in love with her ex. It's better to be with a woman who is sick and tired, and make sure to be the opposite of that. You're gonna get bonus points just because of projection.
Just imagine being Kim Kardashian and you just broke up with Kanye West. Pete is the opposite of an arrogant narcissist, so he's definitely
self-aware,
a breath of fresh air.
Pete has got to be literally the best human being I've ever met.
That's just her recovering from trauma.
The best heart.
Number 8. He treats women like they're a princess. In an interview, Pete said it's his love language. And if you don't believe Pete, then take it from Kim.
I had this big pimple on my nose and I kept on complaining about this pimple. I woke up in the morning with dried pimple medicine on my nose, and like he put it on for me in my sleep.
Number 9.
Yeah, I mean he's a loving guy. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and being nice doesn't hurt you. You know, like guys think being nice sucks. No, you gotta be nice while you're having some contradictions, right? You gotta have your cold side too, right?
Dating history makes him more of a catch. Pete has just been linked to so many beautiful women in the past.
Yeah, remember, they're older women, right? Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that there's a reason why, and he's using pre-selection, right? So I don't get it. Like, people only reacting because they're high status women. Not because they're beautiful. He could date beautiful women that are not famous. It's just that they're high status. And these women have a need. And that's a need to be worshipped. A need to feel young again, because usually they're older. And he fulfills that. Being a young boyish. He's like the child seducer. I think the art of seduction. I forgot what it's called.
That any girl could think, why would I turn down someone who just dated Ariana Grande or Kim K?
How did you know Pete was the one for you?
I mean, it's just like a feeling, you know?
I mean, if Ariana named a song after him, he must be really awesome, right? And finally, speaking of Ariana, number 10, his Big D.
Yeah, Big D. But again, that's not it. That's not it, but it does add to the aura. Women don't just fall in love with you because of your dick. I mean, sorry about that. They'll cheat with you because of your dick, but they won't fall in love with you because of your dick.
Energy. See, whether or not it's true, which is definitely none of our business, Ariana did joke one time about him being gifted in bed. But more in...
See, that's a red flag. If a woman talks about that about you, she's gonna cheat on you eventually.
Important than him being good in bed is actually his energy. It's the way that Pete Davidson carries himself that speaks a lot about his effortless confidence.
I like my eyes.
I love your eyes.
I like looking like a raccoon.
Yeah, I mean, he's himself, to be honest with you. This is the thing about being yourself, is that he'll still be who he is even if the women didn't like him. That's the key. It's the genuineness. But remember, he's an attractive guy. He's tall. He's famous. For all the guys out there that love fucking saying that on this channel, I'm so sick and tired of you guys, right? I'm kidding. I'm sick and tired, but I'll convince you that you could do it even if you're not good looking. Yeah, man. Look, man. If you guys want to learn more about this, you can check out my course that I'm putting out, The Natural Man. I'll show you guys how to do what he does. It's a course that I created that would teach you these strategies. And if you don't like it, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. That course will be done hopefully by the end of the year. Anyways, man, take care. Bye-bye.